我想邀请中华电信李学景董事长来跟我们说几句话。
中华电信看待 HTC 宏达电让我用这几个字来描述一下宏达电创新突破，展现妙智慧，专业热情，深深吸引客户，感动客户。这两句话是我对 HTC Quietly Brilliant 的一个解释，大家认为恰不恰当啊？我们跟宏达电合作的经验是非常愉悦而欢欣的，不只是技术，有人文，也有艺术。HTC 最棒的手机，搭配最好的网络和应用，让我们一起来体验梦想成真对我们来说是新的数位行动生活的感动。HTC Desire， 我们中华电信今年热卖，现在还很烫，我们还在热卖当中。我们非常高兴 ，HTC 在这个时候又推出了 HTC Desire 的 HD， 来延续这一股热潮。那这2年来随着智慧型手机的快速发展，我们公司见证了我们客户使用频宽的能量。我们这2年来，我们的频宽增长了20几倍，这个不得不让我们加紧扩充网络的容量。我在这里跟各位报告，我们3G 的涵盖已经达到99.9%。我们今年年底21 Mbps 的基地台的数量会超过1000台，到明年底会超过2000台。那其中已经可以有100台达到42 Mbps。我们的努力就是要让最好的手机有最好的网络来支持。HTC Desire HD 搭配了中华电信的很多的应用，包括我们 M Pro 的公事包，我们哈密的 Books， 哈密 Applications。还有很多在地化的应用，当然也 power by HTC Sense.com。那这样子的一个云端运算我认为宏达电刚刚的几个图片我不晓得各位怎么看待。我看到的是云跟端一起呈现 ，HTC。在云端上面，云端运算的服务方面，即将要扮演一个非常重要的角色。你有云上面的应用，你有端来接收，让客户来使用这些在云上面的应用，前途不可限量我们一起来为云端运算产业的发展共同努力，祝 HTC 再创佳绩。谢谢各位。
谢谢谢谢。我们现在再邀请台湾大哥大张孝威总经理给我们讲几句话。
大家好，今天这个场合非常符合 HTC 的 style， 尤其是 Peter 的 style， 所以 Peter 一声令下，我马上就赶来了。
谢谢谢谢。
台湾大哥大其实在过去这一段时间里面，我们始终是 HTC 最忠实也是最坚强的一个战略伙伴。我们卖出的 HTC 的手机的数目超过我们卖出的任何的其他的智能型的手机。我也相信啊，像以 HTC 这样子的不断的创新啊，他们在台湾、在全世界，他们的市场占有率啊都会不断的增长。我们所以会跟 HTC 会有这么坚强的一个伙伴关系，其实有一个很重要的，就是我发觉我们跟 HTC 对于客户的这种 philosophy， 我们是很接近的。我们都相信我们要为客户推出最贴心的服务。那就以这个新的这一款这个 HTC Desire HD 来讲的话，这个 HTCsense.com 会告诉你，它的新的手机里面的导航的这个功能跟其他的手机不一样啊，因为你上到它的导航系统，你不需要等 download 的时间 ，HTC 已经把导航系统 download 在手机里面了，马上就可以开始带路。那同时呢，它会随着你的车子的方向呢，它自动来做调整，所以你也不需要正着看、倒着看来看这个导航的一个地图啊。我想，像这种一种很小的地方啊，事实上是需要很大的功夫，也事实上是证明就是 HTC 事事都为客户着想。那这一点跟台湾大哥大我们的一个经营的哲学是不谋而合的。所以在过去1年多，我们每一次这个 HTC 有新的机种来，我都不断的去拍打 Peter 的办公室的门，跟他说我的机子在哪里。那我也相信就是到后面我们这样子的伙伴关系会持续下去。我也相信 HTC 会越来越壮大，它今天已经是我们台湾的骄傲。它将来会是我们整个华人的骄傲。谢谢大家。
谢谢谢谢，好。接下来我们再邀请远传的李斌总经理给我们讲几句话。
Peter， 还有各位现场 HTC 的朋友们，还有现场所有的嘉宾跟媒体的好朋友，大家晚安，大家好。
好。
今天真的非常的高兴，也非常的荣幸啊，有机会来参加 HTC 在亚洲第一次举办这么盛大的一个发表会哈。那这个也只有 HTC 有这样的魅力哦，可以把这个台湾的3大电信业者在今天一起。聚集在这边来替 HTC 站台，大家要知道 HTC 是多么的有魅力，是多么的成功。那刚才从这个2位这个电信业的这个前辈啊，这边嘴巴我学到了一个秘诀，以后要拿到 HTC 的手机，要常常去敲 Peter 的门。希望以后远传有机会可以拿到更多更好的手机。那我想， 电信产业是一个变动非常非常快速的一个产业哦。那消费者如何去满足消费者的一个需求，其实是这个变化中核心中的核心。那远传其实一路走来，我们随时随地都希望能够满足消费者的需求，提供给他们更方便、更贴心、更有趣的一个服务。那我们也一路看到HTC 我个人觉得是非常非常了不起对这个品牌的一个坚持，还有对这个产品创新的一个实力，甚至是不断的希望能够提供给消费者最贴心跟最感动的一个服务，提升他们的使用经验。我想这也是 HTC 今天能够成功的一个很重要的一个关键。那这一次呢，远传非常荣幸能够跟 HTC 独家来合作这个 HTC Desire C。那我想远传这边有很高的承诺，我们会全心来投入，能够一起来感动消费者，让我们的美梦能够成真。谢谢大家。
谢谢。So now I would like to invite CEO from CSL, Joseph O'Connor, to give us some speech.
Peter, thank you very much. Dajahao. I happen to be holding the HTC Desire HD, which I personally think could actually be called an iPhone 4 killer. Now that said, I want to talk more about the partnership that we've had with HTC. And it's a strategic relationship that CSL has built over many years, and over the last 4 years, it's been built around smartphones. And most importantly, we've entered into an exclusive agreement to launch in Hong Kong exclusively the HTC Desire HD. And so we're very proud of that partnership, to be exclusively dealing with HTC to make sure that the best Android phone is on the best possible network. Many of you are aware that CSL has invested heavily in an all-IP network, and we're also the only operator in Hong Kong to have UMTS at 900. In our strategic relationships with HTC, we're also partnering on the future technologies with LTE. And those strategic conversations went very well today, Peter. We appreciate the openness and the full partnership that we have. Now, when we talk about being quietly brilliant, we talk about the applications, but one of the most interesting things that I find with the new phones, with the Sense.com, because I often lose my phone. And I think the feature that now that you'll learn about later on is the ability that if you actually lose your phone and you've left it in the silent mode, that you can actually go online and find your phone. The other thing that I think is really brilliant is the ability to just turn my phone over and have it go in the silent mode. Because again, in meetings many times, I, as a customer, don't want to be interrupted. So when we think about all the innovations, the size, the unibody construction, everything that Taiwan technology has brought to the world, it now is held here in our hand. So when we think about the experience to the end user, this is another piece where the relationship is very deep and understanding. So we're very proud in Hong Kong to be the exclusive partner with HTC on the HTC Desire HD. 谢谢.
Thank you very much. Thank you. So now I would like to invite CEO from Maxix, Sandeep Das. Thank you. Brilliant.
Chairman Peter, it's a real privilege to be here today on an outstanding event. For those of you who don't know, I run a company called Maxis Group of Companies. We run businesses across Malaysia and two very exciting businesses of India and Indonesia and Sri Lanka. We are about 70 million subscribers today, and we hope to be about 140 million subscribers in the next 2 years. And we were adding almost 3 million subscribers a month. Why am I saying all this to you? Is because it is very historic that today I've been here as a part of a very historic partnership with HTC. I have been in the telecom business for 16 years, and I realize, Peter, today it's my 16th year in telecom, and I still feel like coming early in the morning to business. So I want to tell you a small little story. When I started business in India, the middle class homes in India used to book two things for their 16-year-old daughters, because when their daughter was going to get married in 4 years, they used to book a cooking gas connection and they used to book a telephone line. Because there were 25 million fixed line phones in a population of 950 million people. Today, my company in India sells something called Pocket Internet. This company will build education, health, life services. Telephones are coming in where there are no roads. I don't want to talk today about HTC. I don't want to agree with Chairman President Harvey that Peter is the pride of China and Taiwan. Peter is the pride of Asia. He's not the pride of Taiwan. He is telling you that the times are changing. For the first time in the world, a protocol called TDD-LTE will start not from the West, but from China and India. And HTC is at the heart of everything. It's very exciting what's happening. Our population is very young, and very exciting about what HTC can do for them. I am not excited about what HTC has done, but I'm excited about what Chairman Peter wants to do in the future, because that's the most exciting part. I asked my team, when we were making our annual plan in the year 2006, did we expect that the next year we would have an economic recession? Or would we have tablet phones? There is no such plan in my annual plan. So we don't know what will happen tomorrow. But I think Chairman Peter knows, and his team knows. I want to tell you that this is a great moment for us, and a moment of great excitement in furthering telecom business. And we wish HTC all the best for this fantastic launch. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. 接下来邀请我们非常重要的经销伙伴联强国际的杜总裁。
各位女士、各位先生，今天 HTC 能够举办这么盛大的一个产品发表会，在这里呢，首先恭喜一下 Peter、Jack。联强跟 HTC 的合作呢，从2005年就开始，所以大家可以看得到 ，HTC 在5年内开始打品牌。当然，前面呢，刚才起步的时候，但是呢，我们可以看到这2、3年这个变化之快，可以让人家感觉所谓的叫做惊艳。尤其呢，这么短的一个时间之内，我想每一个各行各业想打品牌的，大概都非常的羡慕他们能够在这么短的时间之内呢，打响了 HTC 的品牌。尤其呢，我们看了5年了，我可以这样讲，叫做女大18变，然后呢，一夜之间呢，变成是一个亭亭玉立的这个漂亮的姑娘。但是呢，她不是一个亮丽炫耀的一个姑娘。她是一个非常有品味、非常有内涵的。尤其我们看到非常快速的一段时间，马上推出新的产品。尤其对这个是新的产品呢，我刚才稍微玩了一下，我就感知到那一种所谓的什么叫做 user friendly， 什么叫做 你可以从这个里面看到 HTC 那么精细跟深厚的所谓的使用经验的一些非常精巧的设计。我刚才跟 Peter 讲说，你们这个转个方向的时候呢，那些符号的转向呢是一个连续性的。我说感觉非常的新奇，感觉非常的让人家非常的有趣味跟舒服。我想一个品牌，它不是只是做广告而已，一个品牌是有深厚的产品基础，使得消费者使用它、爱上它。所以呢，我要讲 HTC 的 product 是一个值得消费者去品味的，而且呢，是从品味的过程，你绝对会发现非常让人家惊喜的一些功能，一些小的设计。尤其最让人炫耀的，刚才 Joseph 把我那个故事讲掉了。应该是我做销售才来讲规格，结果 operator 在说明规格。OK， 当你的手机不见了，你还可以透过你的网络呢，去把你的手机的个人很私密的资料呢，把它 kill 掉。我想这样的一个经验，就是所谓的能够让大家去创造一个新的使用的经验，一个生活的新的体验，生活的一个新的方式。所以我想 HTC 非常精准的去投注在所谓的生活体验的分享上面的这样的一个去强调，是真正能够让他的手机产生一种手机以外真正生活的一个丰富化，跟一个生活的多彩多姿的一个很重要的一个点，也是有别于其他的手机一个非常差异化而且独特性的一个功能，一个特点。我想这也是 HTC 的品牌能够快速的成长，而且呢，在强调这个方面呢，未来的一个整个在市场让客户感受而赢得客户的忠诚度，这是一个非常非常关键的，也是一个在所有的手机厂里面来讲的话呢，是一个非常独特、非常精准的一个做法。所以呢，我们不只是看到今天有这么好的一个手机呈现在消费者的眼前，我们更期望未来有更多更好的一个他们的精心的设计，让我们来创造、改变、体验我们一个不可想象、没有想象过的一个生活的一个形态。谢谢，再次的恭喜 Peter。
谢谢，谢谢，谢谢。我们现在邀请神脑的薛董事长给我们讲几句话，谢谢。
各位贵宾、各位媒体女士、先生，那么首先当然恭喜 HTC Peter 跟 Jack 这个今天 HTC 的 party 啊是非常的成功啊。宏达电在国内是一个非常好的一个公司了啊，那么现在也是国内的股王啊。那么这个 HTC 也是国际上一个非常非常知名的一个品牌。啊，那么我想目前大概是每一个国家啊，这个大部分的mobile 的使用者都知道这个品牌啊。那么今天 HTC 所发表这两款手机啊，我想自然的这个一个 HTC Desire HD 以及 HTC Desire Z 也是两款非常非常好的手机。那么希望今天这个所有的媒体啊，能够多多的宣导，也希望所有贵宾大家多多的来使用。 我们神脑国际啊，我们会继续扮演我们对终端消费者提供非常好的一个服务，让我们所有的终端消费者对这2款手机会很容易上手去使用它，啊，那么让消费者感觉到这2款手机啊，就是为他们量身定做的。那么最后还是祝福这个我们今天的 party 非常圆满成功，谢谢。
谢谢，谢谢。So now I would like to introduce a special guest, my best friend, Yves Martin. So Yves is the first person. The first operator is Orange support HTC brand. I remember when I sit in Orange office, I told Yves, I'm going to do brand, HTC brand. And he smiled and looked at me for a while. And he said, Peter, it is going to take you a fortune to do brand, but I'm going to support you.
Thank you so much. It's a lot of emotion for me to be with you, to be with Peter, and to be with the entire HTC team. And I want to thank you for everything. It's a great honor. So you know, when, at least in Europe, when you are a child and a boy, you have some dreams. One of the dreams is to drive a Ferrari in Italy, in Maranello, because Maranello is Maranello. You may have a second dream because in Europe we love soccer, and this dream is to play football in Brazil, in Maracana. And there is another dream, which is to be here in Taiwan, La Mecca of the smartphone. Because everybody has to realize that the one who has invented the smartphone, the true inventor of the smartphone, is Peter Chow and his team. He's the one. He's the one. There is not a lot of incredible people, of unbelievable person in this world who change the world. A lot of them claim to change the world, but there is not a lot who have done it. And HTC, and this HTC Sense, is part of this change. And people here in this room, all the HTC team, you have to be proud of what you are doing. You have to be proud of what you have done, and you have to be proud of what you are doing and what you will do. Because not only HTC and HTC phone are unique, but much more than that. Today, in 2010, HTC phones are a reference. There is not a lot of reference in the smartphone world. I'm sure about one, HTC. And the last thing I want to say is, as I'm the last speaker or guest or invited, I know that you have a lot of time now, but I will try to make it short. But not only they are inviting the smartphone, but they change the experience. They change the way we are dealing, the way we are interacting with our device. And you can see that on my phone is Sunshine and is London. Sunshine in London. I tell you, they change everything. I just realized it's Sunshine in London, what I'm doing here. But they change the experience, and now they are starting to change services. And you know, 5 years, 6 years ago, when we deal with a smartphone, and when we start a strong partnership with Peter Chow and with HTC brand, I knew that people one day will connect to internet with this mobile phone. I know that people start to think how we'll put internet in a mobile phone. We'll not put internet in a mobile phone. We will change the internet. We will change the internet. You will see that. And we, manufacturers and operators, 5 years from now on, we'll have changed the internet, not to adapt the internet to the mobile phone, not to adapt the mobile phone, sorry, to the internet, but to adapt the internet to the mobile phone, and it is what it will happen. And we are starting straight away tonight, and let's try to see what we will do with the Web 3.0 altogether. Thank you so much.
Thank you. We really appreciate partnership. HTC, we really enjoy great partnership with many, many people. We have a great relationship with Microsoft, Google, Qualcomm, and many, many operators around the world. Tonight, actually, Masa Son from SoftBank Mobile, he could not come to join us because in Japan there's an event this week. But Masa-san want me to announce here that SoftBank Mobile will be carrying Desire HT in Japan, and then going to really push that, promote that. We really appreciate it. And of course, many probably know Katie is also taking this, and they join us in London launch. And we have many partners taking this, and I really appreciate that.